It's a good day.
It's a little bit of a good day, but
It's not
oof.
officially a good day, but I'm wearing my favorite sweater to give off good, positive energy that Biden is going to win.
Don't be fooled, people. He's not a Republican. It just so happened to be a red sweater.
I wasn't gonna say like I've had this, like y'all have seen me in this for years. You just know it just looks good on. I'm not gonna let him ruin a good color.
A lot of people have been asking me about my shirts and where can they get it from. And I actually contacted T Public and they gave me a link to give everybody who wants a shirt. And good for y'all because it's a sale right now. It's
Okay.
35% off.
Oh, cool.
So if you want a shirt like this, I put all the shirts that I have in my little profile. So they gave me my own personal link to give Pop Roast listeners. I've been mentally exhausted since Tuesday. I'm feeling better though, if y'all know what I mean. So I think we can talk a little bit about what's been going on because if y'all trying to figure out who's going to be president, I mean, no state is going to call it anytime soon. Let's just get it out the way. Pennsylvania, like, I'm so glad my friend has like really updated me on this. I feel like I'm Steve Kurakowski on MSNBC because I've been like, shout out to him because I don't even think he changed. Like,
No.
I think he's just wearing the same. But yeah, so Pennsylvania, basically, if Biden wins Pennsylvania, it's a wrap. But the thing is, they're still counting votes. There's like 100,000 provisional ballots. They're trying to make sure all the ballots count because it's so close. Arizona and Nevada, they on some Lauryn Hill. Like, Nevada just like not showing up at all for their 6 measly points. In Arizona, like, I mean, it's getting on my nerves because Arizona and Nevada, he clearly has a large lead. And what's frustrating me is he needs a rate of at least 60% of the votes coming in. So he needs 6 votes for every 10 votes. He's not getting that. So I'm just like, there's over 90% of the votes counted. Why can't we just call it, you know? But yeah, that's the thing right now.
You know,
In Georgia, it's way too close.
Let's give a shout out to the Black women. Let's give a shout out to the sorority sisters. Let's give a shout out to the Stacey Abrams organization, the stroll to the polls, the party at the polls, and every other event that got us actually out to flip Georgia. Georgia? That is my sweater. I'm
Fulton County.
Fulton County.
So you need to like retract what you said maybe last week or two about Fulton County because they really are. They showed up and they showed out.
What did I say about Fulton?
Like they fighting over there. You know, they all live in 6-to-1 bedrooms, but they voting. They vote.
You know what? All 6 of them got out that one bedroom and took their ass to the poll. Maybe the sissies down there aren't as sorry as I thought.
I mean, I'm so happy. Like, I remember like on Twitter, they had like the get your booty to the polls with the strippers like, you know, dancing and twerking. You didn't see that?
That was real? I thought that was I thought somebody said that like, and it was a joke.
No, it was an actual commercial or get your booty to the polls, and it was like a whole website.
Oh my goodness. They was stripping for votes. Well, hey, throw that ass for Biden.
Do what you gotta do. But yeah, we were all surprised. Like Georgia flipped blue, Pennsylvania, like his
Michigan,
supporters right now are gagged.
Because I will tell you, because we went to bed that first night.
Oh,
It was just, it looked like my sweater. It was just a problem. It was a problem everywhere you went. And it was disheartening. It was disheartening. I couldn't sleep. And then all of a sudden, there was a shimmy and a shake a change, shimmy and a shake a change.
Right.
No. It was like, wait. I woke up back on Earth. Okay, good. Because I must have been in that Earth. That's what it was. That Earth 2 nonsense.
Well, 2 things. Like, I guess I didn't know it, but they said like the strategists, they said they were going to have like a red mirage because Trump told all his supporters not to do mail-in ballots. He told them to all just go vote in person, and those are the votes that are counted first. But then you have like overwhelmingly like amount of Democrats that voted mail-in, and then those mail-in ballots was the gag. So that's why we saw red at first, because all those mail-in votes were like was counted last. And the only reason we're waiting so long, y'all, is because Republicans made a law in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania that they can't start counting mail-in votes until the end of election day. So that's why it's taking so long.
I was gonna say too, massive turnout. I know Pennsylvania, I think they're new at in-person or not in-person mail-in voting.
It's still problematic that almost 70 million people voted for 45. And it shows how divided this country is because Kanye West received 50,000 votes.
It better not been one of you. Not one of you watching. It better not been one of you.
I heard in Louisiana, he got the most votes. He got almost 5,000 votes in Louisiana.
That's your people. That's your people. That's your people. Because that sure wasn't the bayou.
I'm
That
not
was
from
nothing but New
Louisiana.
Orleans.
I'm from New Orleans. I'm from New Orleans.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said Louisiana, correct?
But I'm from more so New Orleans. New Orleans just so happens to be in Louisiana. That's all. So he said he plans on running in 2024. But yeah, he is a disgrace. He is a disappointment, and I'm sure his mother is spinning in her grave.
Or you can't stand him.
Mm-mm. Hey, I used to love him, and it hurts. Safaree and Erika Mena, they basically just want attention. Like Safaree basically posted a picture saying, "I'm single, a good way to go out in 2020." And then he retracted it, I think, a day or two later. Did you see that article?
I did see that. And I would say this, Erika Mena is insufferable. But also, how else are you going to remind people, check out our OnlyFans without this free press and promotion, because nobody's talking about them. They're not doing anything of note. We're not even hearing about filming on Love and Hip Hop. And everybody else is back to work, but your show's not going to make enough money. Not even with the meager chicken gift card budget she pays her staff.
I think Safaree is just as annoying, and I think they deserve each other, you know?
I don't think he's as bad as Erika Mena. Although
You're just saying it because he has a big penis.
No. No, I've always couldn't stand Erika Mena. And she's just so sleazy. But then again, he's going down the sleazy road.
Now, he took to Instagram to apologize to Erika for being childish and insist they're together. He says, "A man is nothing without his family. I'm not a bachelor and I love my wife. I would never disrespect the mother of my child or wife. Sorry for being childish and salute to all the real men out there."
I just wish these two would let each other cheat in peace and not try to get us involved.
They knew it was a slow news day and they wanted that shade room press and free promo.
To get right back to the OnlyFans. That's all this was a, hey, we have an OnlyFans, because our show has been canceled, but they just haven't told us yet.
It was given a very low budget Cardi and Offset, how they just divorced and got back together. Like they was like, oh, let's do the same thing. Let's do the same thing.
Like we got to do something to get the streams up, because it's not like we going out partying. And then when we do, we get all this backlash. So, it is that, well, you could come out with a banger. Cardi came out with WAP. That was good. She didn't need to, maybe the divorce was to also get promotion for WAP though. Maybe she didn't know it was going to be the hit that it was. And so she was like, let me go on and play with my marriage for a bit. They do it on Love and Hip Hop. I was on Love and Hip Hop. So let me get on my Kirk and Rashida.
Yeah, like I heard that Cardi is no like she called off the divorce. Let her be stupid in private, you know, like that's her love life. That's the father of her kid, you know. If she want to stick with him, that's her business. Y'all, it's a night like any other. It's Sunday, you're watching Real Housewives of Potomac, and then Wendy starts talking about her degrees, and then you see Giselle, you know, she's talking to her ex-husband, and they're like doing their whole conversation. And I'm just like totally checked out. You know what's the solution? Best Fiends. Best Fiends. It's the free to download puzzle game. Unlike your favorite streaming platform, there's no end in sight. Best Fiends has literally thousands of levels with more added all the time. It just keeps going and going and going, and you get the point.
I mean, you know, I stay playing Best Fiends. I'm on level 785, and I've got 43 of you playing along right with me. And here's my code 2025877 so that you can play with me too. It's such a fun game to play because you've got so many different puzzles all rolled into the one. Sometimes you've got three different goals to accomplish, but it always stays fun, fresh, and inventive. Best Fiends is the binge-worthy mobile puzzle game that's free to download. With over 100 million downloads, this 5-star rated mobile puzzle game is a must-play, with more levels, events, and challenges added all the time. When you want just one more level, it'll be there. Seriously, once you download Best Fiends, boredom won't stand a chance.
Best Fiends takes can't stop, won't stop, literally. There's already thousands of levels and counting. Get used to the saying just one more level over and over again, kind of like just one more episode. Good thing Best Fiends updates all the time so you can keep playing as much as you want. So you don't have to choose between binging and boredom. Now, download Best Fiends free today on the Apple App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R, Best Fiends.
Erika Girardi has filed for divorce.
I was shocked. I mean, they've been married for 21 years, and he's like 80 years old, like 81. And why couldn't she just stay with him just a little bit longer and, you know, get that inheritance? I do have a theory on that, but I want to get your thoughts.
I think he must be going broke, and this is giving me a Greg and Nene team where I'm going to get away from you before the tax debt hits, and they try to garnish my little
Yes.
Beverly Hills check. If she is having sex, she's having sex with somebody other than him. Like she might throw him a little bit every now and then, but somebody is dicking that down, and it ain't him.
I mean, I always thought it was like a business transaction. What she said, after much consideration, I've decided to end my marriage to Tom Girardi. This is not a step taken lightly or easily. I have great love and respect for Tom and for our years and the lives we built together. It is my absolute wish to proceed through this process with respect and with privacy. Good luck with that both Tom and I deserve. I request others give us that privacy as well. Now, what I think is, you know, he's in trouble again for I think he has fraud charges or something like that. Like he's getting sued again. Like
Mm.
in early October, he was sued. And I'm thinking she needs to get out now before, like, if he does like croak, like she will be left with all of his debt,
Oh,
everything. So I'm thinking maybe she should do a clean break so she's not like
she like you ain't gonna run through my money.
if y'all are familiar with the earlier Housewife episodes from Beverly Hills, there was Taylor. And you know, Taylor, you know, her husband, he offed himself. That's the best way I can say it. So when he did that, she was left with everything, like all of his lawsuits. She had to give up her diamonds. She had to no, I'm sorry, she had to give up her ring. She had to give up her Birkin bags, everything to pay off his debt because you know she had signatures and stuff too. So they came after her. So
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that Tom is a lawyer too. So I'm pretty sure he advised her like, oh, divorce me. That's what my theory is.
Okay, and so we'll see if they stay cool or not, because I feel like she definitely gives me, if Tom was having an affair, she wouldn't raise an eyebrow.
Why would he cheat on her? Like, I mean, she's still a good-looking woman. Like, I think he adores her, like, Ken loves Lisa Vanderpump. It's just, I think he's just like, well, I don't have these many days left. I think he was just warning her that, like, if I do croak soon, you're going to be left with this huge debt that I have. So you can get out now. Because I'm pretty sure she was fucking somebody on the side anyway. Anyway.
I think it's one of the makeup people, because her people are too cute. Like her main assistant, no, that's pure gay. Like he's got that bottom face. But them two makeup guys, them other two, I'm like, one of them, like y'all, like he just plays gay. And that way, Tom don't care that he's around and it's not the tennis instructor.
And it's crazy that they be all jumping in Denise's business, and then the season before they were jumping on Camille. But they make sure that when they have those lawsuits, they don't talk about it. Like Erika Jane and Tom, and then Kyle and Mauricio. Mauricio had to pay back, like, I want to say, I think $20 million for like a fraud. That didn't even make the show. You didn't hear about that?
No.
But my last bit of Housewives tea was, like, I've been hearing rumblings that I've been hearing rumblings that Garcelle has quit mid-season and Tori Spelling has taken her place, allegedly. Allegedly.
Not the little bug eye.
Yeah, bug eye fish lips. Yeah, because I don't think she's at the cabin trip. They're at this cabin trip right now with all the ladies, and I don't think Garcelle is there.
Garcelle really seemed to enjoy not going on the cast trip, so I could believe it.
Because she just don't like them like that. They don't really gel. And I think because they didn't bring in her friend Will Smith's ex-wife to the show, that now she really doesn't have anyone that she's like real cool with. Because I think she was the closest to Denise.
Oh, that's right. She was closest to Denise. Yeah, so I mean, I think they could have brought Sheree in. Like, I don't know how she did on Hollywood Exes, but...
You said Sheree? I thought you meant like
with
ATL Sheree. I was like, what?
Oh, that would be fun just to see how she would do in the one bedroom that she would have to rent there. Because, like, you can't front in Los Angeles. Like, she take the girls to Target and, maybe Mickey D's. It would really be
Chipotle
with no extra guac. I could see her going to places too where it's easy to dine and dash, like a Pret a Manger. She could just snatch some sandwiches and run over to a park.
Not even that. I can see her doing, like, just going to dinner with the ladies, just like, oh, I gotta leave early, y'all, and just leave, So she just walk out like Viola Davis with her purse.
Mm-hmm. And I can see her getting into her car. Drinks on you, drinks on you. Ooh, that is Sheree. Walking into the club, gas tank on E, but all drinks on me. That was the spirit of her house. That she was on E, but went on and, just stole from them. Just stole work from contractors and materials. And then hid it behind your mama's name.
Well, speaking of, like, fraud, Future is accused of providing fraudulent info in child support case. He claims he lives in a 2-bed, 2-bath in Atlanta and doesn't own any jewelry.
Like, we've watched you buy certain things. Now, I will say there's a lot of fronting and a lot of flossing, but just what you bought, the other heifers, the cars and the luxury, I don't understand why he's so upset with this sperm. Like, this is your 7th time at this rodeo. Why is it this woman, this baby, why is this one such an issue? Because, like, you got 7 of them, and we know you like Joy. That's the only one you seem to mess with, because Joy will always take your sorry self back. But what's the issue? You don't give Sierra this kind of headache.
According to Shade Room, her name is Eliza Rain. Future is accused of trying to downplay his lavish lifestyle in court to minimize the amount of child support that he will have to pay for their 1-year-old daughter. According to court docs, Future testified in court that he stays in a 2-bed, 2-bath in Atlanta and isn't sure if he rents or owns the property. On top of Future claiming he doesn't know how much the home is worth, her attorney did some digging and says he actually lives in a 5-bedroom, 7.5-bathroom mansion. Just wear a condom, like you don't have to worry about child support if you just wear a condom or just get a vasectomy.
At this point, you've got a football team already. At this point, yeah.
Is he at 8? He has to be at 8.
I'm sure, you know what? Like your pappy, I'm sure it's 7 and a possible.
Sorry, Dad.
I'm sorry.
I'm just so glad that I'm not sexually attracted to women, and I don't have, it's not possible for me to get someone pregnant in the anus, so it's great.
Great. I tell you, because at least I know that that's a choice for me, not something that will just happen accidentally. Like, I didn't mean to do that. Like, I understand that can happen, but that's not what I was aiming for. It's like, when you're cooking in your kitchen and you accidentally burn it down. Like, yes, that can happen, but that wasn't the goal here. The goal was to make some oatmeal cookies, not a series of small fires.
We're comparing this to kids, by the way, which is very funny. Eve on the talk because she's leaving.
She was boring, and I feel like the only time people talked about her is when she said, "Oh, me and my husband finally started having conversations about race." She was a yawn on that show. Like there were never any clips, never any viral moments, never anything. Like she just didn't do it for me.
So Eve has been co-hosting the show from her home in London. And since the country is going into another lockdown, she's unable to travel and be with her co-host in person for the show. She said it's been a crazy year, obviously, for all of us. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to stay here in London and do the show, but I can't see for me the foreseeable future of traveling back at the moment. And I don't blame her. And have decided that at the end of December, this will probably be my last time on the show in this capacity as a host.
Bye.
Yeah, I mean, enjoy London, girl. I mean, I feel bad because they're going right back inside.
Well, I think that they're smart because you do the lockdown through November, then you can come out in December and things are controlled and you can actually have a little bit of a holiday.
We'll see. We'll see. And it's crazy. Just going back to the election, like you have 45. He didn't talk about anything concerning the cases. We've had over 100,000 cases in one day. Haven't heard anything about that. He's talking about stop the vote, stop counting. I'm just like, really?
The holiday season is coming up, and I've always struggled with what to get my man for Christmas. Now, this year I actually have to get a man, but you probably have one. And it's our responsibility to keep them clean and smelling fresh. So beyond basic hygiene, I'm talking about premium products and scents specifically for them and their needs. If you need a great gift idea for the men in your life this holiday season, try Hawthorne. Hawthorne is a premium tailored personal care brand that's making it easy for guys to feel and smell their best.
So you start with a quiz once you log on the site, just so they can get a feel of, what's best for you. They ask you questions like, what's your favorite drink? How do you like to spend a night out? Do you smoke? How do you think they factor in like everything in getting the best product for you or your man or your dad or that special man in your life? So I'm going to build a personalized gift for my dad, and I got some products from Hawthorne myself. So I like the gift set that comes with the hydrating body wash, the stain-free deodorant, shampoo, conditioner, and the bar soap. It all comes together. Now this is what it looks like. This is the shampoo and the conditioner, and this is this nice deodorant that I love. It's like, look how nice that is. It's so nice and it smells amazing. Now, Hawthorne is a fun and convenient way to get super high quality products tailored specifically for the men in your life. Hawthorne even takes the risk out of it by giving you free shipping on your order and returns. And if they don't like their products, they'll even retailer them based on their feedback. Find the perfect gift this holiday season. Find the perfect gift this holiday season by visiting hawthorne.co/gift and enter in roast at checkout for 10% off your order. That's HAWTHORNE.co/gift and put in roast at checkout for 10% off your order. That's hawthorne.co/gift.
Maybe the talk can hire Mel B because they already got Sharon Osbourne. They got that one bit because Mel B is broke and asking Eddie Murphy for more child support because Eddie Belafonte ran her pockets. I mean, you literally, like, you're a freaking Spice Girl. Like, y'all just had that reunited tour and you still broke. That's a shame.
I like Mel B. I like her a lot. And I've been listening to Holla by the Spice Girls. That is a timeless bop right there. I think that's my favorite song from them. I wanna make you holler and make you scream my name. I'll give you rules to follow.
I would say for them, to become one, I'm giving you everything. Oh, that joy. Like they had some cute little bops.
Yeah.
They had some.
And went though. Like that was a like they blew up and then they imploded.
Yep. Wow, that kid is 13. I mean, yeah, these are, you better get it while you can because 18 is a coming.
What kid?
Mel B's kid with Eddie Murphy. That was a while ago. Because remember when she got pregnant by him and he wouldn't have nothing to do with her?
I remember that. Because I think that was a wham bam thank you ma'am situation and she got pregnant.
She getting 25 grand a month and has been getting 25 grand a month since she got the kid in 2009. So you can't make it off, what is that, $400,000 a year?
Yeah, that's, wow.
Oh, I mean, a pittance. My goodness, only 400. How will your child live? Oh my, it's gonna be tuna and Cheerios. She's gonna end up with rickets. Girl.
I'm guessing when you're used to like a certain lifestyle, like you gotta keep up that lifestyle for that kid. So
$25,000 a month.
Right.
Like, what are you doing at 13 that really requires $25,000 a month? And he got to pay all the other stuff too. That's just $25,000 cash. You can't get a decent place to live and some food for 25 grand a month. I think you could even go on a little vacation, 25 grand a month. Oh, you're gonna love this. Jeffree Star's ex, Andre, is now with Bobby Lights.
Oh, I heard about that.
What type of sissy hop is this?
I mean, he's trying to get the bag. He has a kid, child support to pay for, and I'm guessing he I'm getting another sissy patsy. I don't know.
I mean, it is nice to see that these men are starting to just be out and open with their bisexuality. It's like, it is what it is. You may be shocked, but don't be.
Yeah, and I think, there's no shame in sex work. He's basically a call boy. He is.
I mean, you're right.
Wow.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Rent Boy T. True trade.
And, the guy is cute, but I'm just like, That really doesn't appeal to me. That whole like hyper masculine, like I don't know.
You know what doesn't appeal to me? Hepatitis.
That's true. But yeah, it's a bag for him.
Gayle King posts weight loss results, but asks people to not comment on her feet. Now, Gayle, we love you, especially for Robert. Robert, we love you, Gayle. But if you don't want us to talk about your toes, then don't post them.
She definitely should not have. Like how we love to like find any little detail on a picture. Like, and I'm gonna say specifically black people, we analyze the picture. That's why if I'm holding anything, I make sure my nails are clean. Because people will quick to tell you, oh, his nails dirty. Or, if I do a close-up, I gotta make sure there's no like,
No,
everything's correct. Because people will try to find something. It's sad, but everything is a joke. I mean, that's how we get through shit.
It is. It is. Yeah, because I was looking at them feet and I was just like, now why would you do this? Just you can't do you can't zoom. You tech savvy enough where you could zoom and we would not need to see those feet. I mean, it's Claudia Jordan bad, but
like, where's that friend? Like, I'll ask, where's Oprah? Because like, where's that friend to be like, take that down, take that down. Like, if you posted a picture and I noticed something, I'd be like, Alex, just letting you know. And I think you would appreciate that instead of you like looking crazy.
I would.
Right.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, just speaking of like us making a joke out of everything, I've seen some wonderful memes about, Georgia turning blue, about this election, about, 45 getting thrown out. Like, it's hilarious. Because he's like Jennifer Hudson right now. He's like, I'm staying. And you. Like, he said he's not going, but he will be carried off the premises.
Angela Yee lands her own show on Fox Soul. So I think we really may need to just go on and take Pop Roast over to Fox, see what they can offer. Because, I mean, come on, Angela Yee, don't we get enough of her as it is? She really needs another outlet. She's got lip service. She's on the Breakfast Club. Like,
hey, multiple streams of income. I mean, I gotta give her that.
I just hope she's not oversaturating herself because I was already sick of her.
And I knew this story. I just didn't bring it up because I know how you feel about her.
Or maybe she's leaving the Breakfast Club, and I wouldn't mind if the Breakfast Club ended.
Yeah, I feel like they're not going anywhere though, but because they just got inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame, I believe. I believe, y'all. I think so. I think so.
Was the Breakfast Club inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame?
Sure. Here's what the internet says. Roommates, congratulations are in order for popular radio morning show The Breakfast Club.
You know what? Well, the Radio Hall of Fame ain't shit. They ain't shit. They ain't shit.
Well, it's nice that Wendy Williams and Charlemagne are a part of it because they started out together. It's a whole full circle moment.
Oh.
Wow, I said Wendy Williams and you didn't say nothing insulting. Wow, look at that growth.
It's election fatigue. It's election fatigue. Oh. Everybody's so tired of hitting refresh. So are we going to have to do this all weekend, just waiting around? Like, really, it's Friday at 5:44 my time.
Well, it's 8:40.
Like, I'm like Judge Judy. Like, come on, like, let's go.
Oh, yeah. I had 3 drinks that night and an edible, and I was good. People are celebrating in the streets right now. Like, they didn't call anything yet.
Russell Wilson spends $1 million on his body recovery process. He said he's trying to play until he's 45. Now, Sierra, baby, now you prayed for him. I'm gonna need you to protect him because that CTE is no joke. You need to get that fool off the field.
He wants to play till he's 45.
Yep.
Well, quarterbacks are different though. Like it's different than linebackers and stuff like that because they don't like continuously get tackled. Like quarterbacks, like all they really need to do, they're protected throughout the whole game because I think this is my trade coming in. I think Brett Favre, like he was there for a long time. I think Joe Montana was a long time too before he retired. But yeah, quarterbacks, they can go into like maybe 40, but the other ones where they're like actually using their bodies and tackling, that's kind of, different.
I
I used to watch football a lot.
I had no idea.
So it's different for quarterbacks.
Okay, yeah, it's been so long since I have seen a football game. I actually did like football. I watched it when I was growing up, but the Bills lost the Super Bowl on the third time that they lost. I was just so disgusted and so disinterested and so over being brokenhearted. Like to watch your team get to the Super Bowl and then lose three times and was like twice in a row. Then we didn't make it one year, then we made it and just you couldn't get it together. I just said, fuck it. I didn't care about another sport ever since.
Once upon a time ago, I lived in Atlanta and I worked at a high-end sports bar. And our clientele, like our volume, depended on the game that night. So I had to keep up with sports so I can know which nights to work. So then, like, NFL, like the good games, I would work. And then just so happened that year, the Saints went to the Super Bowl and they won. And then I was just like, football fan.
Okay.
You were about to lose your job.
Get this dance.
I cannot wait to boom that. I'm going to boom every day.
I can't wait to see the trolling of him because when he leaves, they're going to be playing somebody in DC. Girl, they playing it right now outside the White House. I bet you somebody is playing it where it is audible to him. He is hearing, you about to lose your job. Get this dance.
There's also a song called F, 45 as well. And people are currently celebrating in the streets right now. But I'm just like, until I see those words, President-elect, that's when I'm gonna celebrate. Because that's when it's binding. And I'm just excited for Kamala, like first Black female VP, like first female VP period, but first VP is a Black woman. Just amazing.
And she did it before a white woman. Now check that. On today's episode of What Hillary Couldn't.
So imagine this. You make a list of all the gifts you're going to buy for the holidays, and then someone randomly gives you the money to help buy one. Sound good? Well, that's what Honey is doing. They're helping pay for $1 million worth of gifts. You're probably wondering, is this the same Honey that automatically searches for promo codes online? Yes. Yes, it is. With Honey, you can make a list of all the holiday gifts you want from certain stores, and Honey will email you when the price drops on anything on your list. Just add Honey to your computer. I like that. Just add Honey. Just add Honey to your computer, create a free account, and throw some holiday gifts on your drop list for a chance to win. Honey will randomly select winners and give them the money to help buy something on their list.
I know I'm going to put a ring light on my list, scented candles on my list, iPhone charger on my list, and a new microphone on my list. No purchase necessary. You simply need a PayPal account to redeem your prize. Only valid in the United States. Giveaway ends December 21st, 2020. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/roast. That's joinhoney.com/roast. Well, Samantha Parr has broken up with Lamar Odom. They went from, he was getting, weren't we just looking at them together and she was getting his bussy done?
I mean, I always just saw her as like a rebound chick. I don't know who she is. I just knew she had a mugshot. That's all I knew.
Oh, well, I'll say this. Chloe couldn't get him off drugs. And I'm like, if they can't get you off drugs at Malibu Promises, I don't know if this heifer gonna be the one to help you.
Hmm. And I'm not sure what it is about. I mean, just speaking of Chloe, just she's staying with that man, Tristan, and she's even joking about him cheating on her. Like she just really don't care.
I mean, hey, if you want to let him cheat in peace, let him cheat in peace. I feel like she's got a business to run. She doesn't mind being secondary.
Right. I mean, she already got what she wanted out of it. She wanted a baby.
Exactly. And it's like she probably gonna keep him around going and have the second one. That way you ain't gotta deal with too many baby daddies and call it a day.
Media takeout is wrong for this story.
Why?
Joel Santana got his cookies taken while in prison. Like, that is literally the headline. Like, according to one New York gangster, rapper Joel Santana was being extorted by other inmates while in prison. The man making allegations is a New York-based gang member who claims to have inside information on how Jules was treated in prison. He claims that a number of oh my God, MTO, y'all give lies and y'all can't even punctuate. He claims that a number of gang members were extorting the rapper while he was behind bars.
How can they extort? What were they getting out of him? He doesn't have anything to offer.
Like he said, ninjas in the pen would have turned you into a full-fledged girl.
I mean, do people really want to hit the Jules bussy? Like, is that really what people would want? That would be a rough transition.
I get what Aubrey O'Day is doing. Yes, you dated the president's son, but nobody care. You know, like you saying all this stuff about them. This ain't no tea. We know they ain't shit. Like,
and you ain't shit for being with them.
Right, like what does that say about you? You were with him. You were giving up the cookies for him, you know?
While he was married.
That's what I'm just like, girl, you might want to just chill out with that. It's kind of like if the tables were turned and this guy was like, you know, trashing this woman and like, well, why were you with her if she's like trash, you know?
Exactly.
I just noticed she's been like spilling all this tea, but I'm just like, this is more about you than him. Ooh, these are some shady titles. Holly Berry, my new black boyfriend. It says black in all caps. Taught me how to love again. They know what they're doing.
I was gonna say, for how long though? For how long is this one gonna stay around? Because like there's a 5-year time limit. So we're only like 8 months in. And the thing is, they're not just breakups, they're massive explosions. They end with people fighting in front of yards. So I'm like, I'd be careful. Because, you know, you got an ex that might whoop a ass now. And we don't hear about that actor no more. That actor she was with that had that kid with, we don't even hear. He took his happy butt back to France.
Texas Walmart employee goes viral for quitting over the PA system.
Well, I hope she has a new job lined up.
Much like the president. Right. And with that said, I will see you sooner than we see these damn results because we might have next week's show and we still don't know.
No, we'll know by next week. I'll see you sooner than we'll see another Trump administration. We won!
Yes. Oh my God. Like, this is a blessing. I mean, the past 3 pop roasts, we've just been urging people to vote and praying to whoever to get this man out. Get out. Out.
Get your shit.
Get your shit and get out. The door is closed.
Shout out to all of the Black women who galvanized this vote.
Shout out to Michigan, particularly Detroit. Shout out to Pennsylvania, particularly Philadelphia.
Shout out to Georgia and Fulton County.
Yeah. And Stacey Abrams as well for the riling up the black vote in Georgia. Like it is amazing. I'm definitely not hungover anymore, but yesterday was a celebration in the streets in New York. There's a picture I think that's going viral. My apartment is right in the picture. They have this huge gathering of people in the streets. Whew, what a time. Just so many ways to just say goodbye to this man, to the left.
Fuck off.
Yes.
I think
the door is closed.
Fuck off and get the fuck out. Might have to get a bullhorn for when you move because I want to make sure you hear get the fuck out. I want to make sure you hear the emphasis on the fuck when I say get the fuck out of my house.
Yes. How about you get the fuck out? Get the fuck out. Seriously, bye Ashy. Please get out.
Bye Orange. Bye
Yes.
Orange.
This is the best breaking news ever in the history of Pop Roast, I think.
It's gonna take a minute to top this one.
I still have some Moet left. So glad I have some left to enjoy. This is a delicacy. This tastes like a bottle of white tears. Of the 55% of white women that voted for that man,
oh my God. Oh wait, Marie Laveau. Honey, that was a vial of my tears. Tasted like honeysuckle.
It's exquisite. It's the salt, It really is so good. Also, congratulations to Kamala Harris. I was emotional. I really was.
HBCU magic. Black people magic. AKA magic. And we know we got a couple of white viewers and we need your help on this one. Can you get down in the comments and explain to us, to all of our Black viewers, and to us personally, why white people have been fighting science for as long as America has been around? Since 1776, y'all have wanted to believe in witches and everything the hell else. We had a whole Salem. You haven't learned anything in 200 years? Really? Really? Come on, white people. I know you're all not that stupid. I know it's not all of you. I'm gonna need you to get your aunties and your cousins in check. For real, for real. Y'all have got to start believing in science. It's been 200 years. Science ain't gone nowhere. White people have been through the black motherfucking plague, and here they are again denying science.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I need help. I need help.
You don't understand, Rena. I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's been 200 years. It's time to start believing in science.
One more thing. A special fuck you to Betsy DeVoe. Ooh. You will especially be getting the fuck out for ruining the education system.
I'm getting my leg up. I got my leg up in a clean sock to put my foot right up. Get the bits of foot back right there.
Especially her.
And the thing is, people are stupid enough. Again, it's been 200 years and they don't believe in science. We need education more than ever. It's been 200 years and you're still pulling the same Salem witch trials bull. When are we going to get a new plot line? Y'all are boring me like Mona Scott Young. Y'all got to get it together. If there is one thing that the colonizers were dedicated to, it's being stupid.
I agree.
I'm like, do you think this is Lovecraft County? Do you think magic is just gonna magically pop up? Y'all believe in magic. At what point do you not realize you're insane because you've been doing this for 200 years and it's still not working? I'm tired. I am tired. I think it's time for us to start saying it's 200 years. It's time to believe in science. 200 years.